All right, are you all ready? We're gonna try and make this one a one and done tonight. The only game I think I've managed to 1cc without any issues or finish the game without any issues so far is Bonk's Adventure, I think. So, let's try and make this the second. Um, this is Victory Run for the TurboGrafx. It is a launch game for the US TurboGrafx. It also came out very early in the the PC Engine's lifetime. It actually came out in 1987, which, funny enough, is the year I was born. If I'm allowed to date myself, I think that's probably illegal, but yeah. So let's get right into it. We're gonna look at the box art first, as usual. Let me size it down here. Oh my god, it's so big. There we go. Okay, this should work. Alright, so TurboGrafx games came in cardboard boxes with CD cases inside, and inside those CD cases there was a Hue card. So this is what it looks like. This is a cardboard box. We'll get to what the CD case looks like. It's just the manual cover for the CD case, really. Um, Nothing special about the cover. I think, honestly, this is an underrated TurboGrafx game, especially for an early one. I think it's actually really good. And a lot of people don't give it credit for that because they think, oh, it's just an Outrun clone. No, it's quite a bit more than an Outrun clone. And it did the same thing that Jaleco's Big Run did, except it came out before Big Run. So yeah, this is the back. It is a simulation of the Porsche 959 Dakar Rally Edition. That's the car. And driving through the Paris-Dakar Rally, which is still a thing, but is no longer the same thing as the name. So it no longer runs from Paris through Dakar. Um, so yeah. You have no choice in this game. You must use a manual transmission, and so I was terrible at it when I was a kid because I didn't know how manual transmissions worked, and I thought there was just a low gear and a high gear like Outrun, even when I got to like trying to learn the game. And I was constantly hitting the gear button, which is up or down on the D-pad, which is a little hard to avoid. So there's a bit of a shortcoming there. But yeah, let's open up the manual here. So this is what it looks like. All these turbo chips on the left, they're either all launch games or they're all very close to launch. I was considering playing Dungeon Explorer this month, but I think it's a little bit too long for this format. It would probably take me around 4 to 8 hours to get through, and I think that's just a little bit too long. I tried to get through Newtopia, which supposedly is only like 2 to 4 hours long, but I could not get through it after like 3.5 last night. I was only about halfway through the game. I do play games slowly when I play them for the first time. So Dungeon Explorer would have been a little bit too long, but it's definitely one you should check out if you're interested in the console. Anyway, we got the typical thank you and warning page. And then we got over here. Here's the description of the game. Okay. Drivers, start your engines. Victory Run recreates the thrill of the rugged Paris to Dakar road rally. Negotiate the unpredictable French countryside, conquer the Sahara, change gears, increase engine speed, replace damaged parts, the perfect union of man and machine. Victory Run matches physical strength with intelligence for the most challenging road race ever. The Paris-Dakar road race is actually, like, extremely challenging. Like, think of, like, Le Mans, the 24-hour race, and think of all the things that could happen if you ran that out in the middle of, you know, the desert and the countryside, like literally driving through like grass and sand and stuff with these high spec cars, trucks. Like it's crazy. Um, it is a 13,000 kilometer course. It's not really gonna be that long. Don't worry. There's 8 stages you have to get through, and your time limit. This is really important. Your time goes up and down constantly through every course, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. We'll get to that. All right, so button 2 is brake, button 1 is accelerate, um, and then the D-pad. So the gear shift up and down, and then the steering left and right. So you have to be careful you're not pressing like diagonals a lot. You enter your name to start the game, and then you pick your parts. And I'm not sure if this is the first game that does this, where you pick your parts for the Paris-Dakar Rally. There are a lot of games that do this. I know of at least 3 in the same time span as this game. So Big Run is another one for the Super Famicom. I'm not sure if the arcade version of Big Run has this, but you do pick parts, and you get to take them with you, but you can't get more parts. That's all you have. And you're gonna have to replace your parts on at each checkpoint, okay? And they're gonna deteriorate during the course. So there's no way to get through the game without deteriorating parts. So you have to choose your parts carefully, okay? Here is the display. So we've got, you see that G there on that area? That G is the goal, and that bar is gonna fill up the closer you get to the goal. C is your speed. I will be watching that closely. You need to watch A as well, which is the tachometer. You need to use a tachometer to shift correctly, otherwise you'll be wasting your transmission, which is a part that you have to grab. D is what gear you're in. E is the status of your parts. So blue means it's like new. Green means it's a little worn. And then there is yellow and red. You really don't want your parts to be yellow or red, but they're going to get there at some point. F is which stage you're in. They're all special stages, so S, S, and then it'll be 1 through 8. And then G through H, or G and H, are your time and how much time you have extra. So H is how much time you have to finish this special stage. So you can see you've got 2 minutes at the beginning of this stage. This is the first stage in the game. Okay. If you make it under 2 minutes, you get time added to G. G is like your overtime. Okay. And if you make it over 2 minutes, however long you take over those 2 minutes gets subtracted from G. Victory Run Son or Outrun Daughter? Just the original games? I'm gonna say I like Victory Run more than the original Outrun. So I would say Victory Run Son. Now, if you're talking about Outrunners, or Outrun 2, we're definitely talking Outrun Daughter. Okay, so we've gone over this stuff. Clearing stages. So this is what it looks like when you finish a stage. So this person just finished special stage 2, okay? You can see your time, which is how much time you've used. It looks like E is the time limit, which is how much time is left. That's where G is on the other side. So they've used 50 seconds, okay, of their initial minute extra that they had. And they probably took like 30 seconds extra on this last one, all right, on special stage 2. Now, down at the bottom, you see please select support parts. Sorry, you can only do this at a checkpoint. So you pick, tire, gear, engine, suspension, brake. These are all parts you get at the beginning that you choose, okay? And if you need to replace them, you can only do it during the checkpoint. So you have to kind of be careful what you're replacing, all right? And those will be in the correct color that you saw in the last special stage as well on this screen. Okay, moving on. Here's the parts. I'm going to go over what they do, okay? Because this isn't a great description of them. In the tips later on in the manual, there are some good descriptions. But tires will get worn out when you turn too hard for the speed you're going, so you hear the tires squeal. That's kind of hard to prevent. But when you're on like paved road, it's not that bad. They will also deteriorate when you are on dirt just naturally, and also when you skid on dirt. So if you're accelerating and you go, really high in first gear, your tires will spin. So you want to shift early when you're on dirt, in first gear anyway. That will help save your tires. Gears. Repeated rough gear changing causes wear and tear. So this is actually correct. You really don't want your gears to get messed up at all because it'll lose you a ton of time. You want to replace your gears before they get worn. The strategy for this game is generally like you go 2 or 3 stages and then you replace a gear preemptively. Okay. And then suspension. You can very easily go through all your suspension parts by accident if you go over hills too fast. Okay. Going off course also ruins the suspension, and driving on dirt ruins the suspension. There's also those sand and rocks that it talks about here. They don't hurt it too much, and you're gonna hit them anyway. It's kind of hard to avoid some of the, what do you call them? The obstacles in this game. So your suspension's gonna get worn at least a little bit. It will slow your car down a tiny bit, but it's not too bad. Generally, it's one of the easier things to deal with. Brakes. If you brake a lot, your brakes are going to get worn out. Doesn't really matter too much until they're in the yellow or red, so generally you're okay. And then engine breaks down when run continuously at high speeds. So what this means, okay, how you damage the engine is not shifting correctly. So if you don't know where to shift in a manual car, you are going to wear the engine very quickly because you're going to over rev it, or you're going to shift down too early and go into a gear that is incorrect for the speed you're going, right? And that also wears the gear when you do that one. But generally they're talking about engine wears when you're redlining too much. Okay? Don't need to worry about that. Here we go. Basic rally driving techniques. Up and down driving. Brake slightly before the crest of a hill. I would say just let off the accelerator if you can. So you don't wear your brakes. It's a little bit easier on your car's parts doing that. Driving on deserts and savannas. Good gear changing technique is important. This is true. In the deserts and on the dirt in general, when you are driving, you're mostly going to be in third gear until you are driving at the very fastest you can go, which is about 150 kilometers an hour, and then you shift into fourth gear. Okay? If you don't wait until then, your speed is going to go down. So you have to be very careful about what gear you're in when you're on dirt. Additional tips. Don't always keep the pedal to the metal. You do have to brake in this game. There are corners that you're going to have to like drastically slow down for. You can read this game's corners and hills. It's not really like Outrun where some of the corners you just have to learn how tight they are. You can definitely read the hills, and most of the corners you'll be able to read. So, and it's not too bad. Try and build up your reserve time early in the race. by clearing them in the time allotted. So you want to beat the par times, okay? And then watch your speedometer to figure out when the best time to shift is. On asphalt, you want to shift like directly at the red line, right between yellow and red. On dirt, in first gear, you want to shift early. And then every other gear after that, you want to shift when you hit the red line. Okay? And that's it for the manual. Yeah, Outrun feels like pretty memorization heavy. It's a little harder too because it's an arcade game, but it's not like significantly harder in my opinion. Like you can get around it. The more you play it, the more you'll get used to it. And you're kind of meant to memorize the courses in Outrun anyway. Like that's the intention. And this is the hue card. So this is what it looks like. It's got a nice color scheme here. If you are a historic racing fan, you'll recognize this. This is kind of the opposite of the Gulf colors. The very light blue, the sky blue, and then that bright, vivid orange. On like classic 60s and 70s cars, you'll see it swapped around where the sky blue is the main color and then the bright orange is the accent. And that's the classic Gulf livery, Gulf oil. The Yakuza port of Outrun is really, really, really good. Unless you have like... Unless you want to play it on MAME or on the port on the 3DS, I would say that's probably the best port of it. The 3DS port is a little bit better because it runs at 60 frames per second, but that's about it. Okay, I think we're ready to start. Let me close this stuff up, flip over, and then we'll turn the sound on. One thing this game doesn't hold on Outrun is the music. Outrun has better music than Victory Run, but Victory Run's music isn't bad. Alright. Let's get going. Put in my name, and then we're gonna get 3 transmission, 1 engine, I think 6 tires is what I chose, and then 5 and 5. And we're gonna do our best. Generally, you want a good first stage. After that, it's not too important. Okay, I gotta press down, not up. There we go. Let off the accelerator so I don't go flying over the hill there. That's what the hills look like. They don't always go down first. But you can kind of see how they go up. We're good here. No! That might be a reset. We'll see. Don't think I can make the par time now, but we'll try. Yeah, that's what it looks like when you go a little too fast over a hill. Your car hops up. You don't want that to happen too often. don't think we're gonna make it in time. Ooh, that was rough. You can see it's ticking away from my reserve time now. We're gonna get to the end and it's gonna say timeout. Is my car British? No, that's just what the livery looks like. I think it might be French. The team driving it, like in the original Dakar Rally, might have been French. But this is a German car. Alright, we don't need any of this stuff, so we're just gonna hit run to continue. We want to try and make it to, or through the first dirt area without replacing any parts. We'll see how that goes. Also, the first dirt area is usually the one where you lose the most time out of any stage in the game. That corner I had to slow down for. Oh, thank you for the sub! I'll check who that was in just a second. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh! That was close. Alright, that wasn't too bad though. We didn't really lose much time there. I didn't know you could get knocked like that from the bikes. That's bad. Alright, we're not making good time. Please do not spill the European tofu. Thank you, Eyes! Thank you, thank you. 2 month streak, nice. Tips back at Okay, I'm not gonna replace any of this, because I think this is the dirt course. We're gonna see how we do. Shifted way too late, because I thought it was down instead of up, or up instead of down. Oh, thank you for the sub! Oh my god! Holy crap! Thank you! I will check who did that in just a second, I'm sorry. Thank you so much. We're going too slow. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. I will check all of those in just a minute. Oh. No. Why can't I get back on the road? Oh my god. Making critical errors. Oh, don't do it. Can't get around these cars. Go, 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 go. Alright, we're gonna be cutting it close. We might have just made it to the next stage. Oh! Holy crap. Eyes, thank you for the 6 gifted subs. Holy shit. Oh my god. And we'll try and claw our way back into the game. That was pretty awful. I should have changed my parts before that, but whatever. I think we've got 2 asphalt and then a dirt, or maybe 1 asphalt and then a dirt. Ooh, that biker was trying to take me out. So the AI in this game isn't aggressive as in Rad Racer, thankfully. In Rad Racer, they actively try and swerve in front of you, and here it's just kind of random. Okay. Where's the corner? Here it is. Oh no! I don't know if 30 seconds is enough to get to the end. No, I'm not gonna make it. There's no way. RIP! RIP. It's okay, Mari, don't worry. Okay, we're gonna stick with this. Oh, I turned off Hype Train. I think it's a little... I don't like asking people like that hard for support. So I've had Hype Train off since it came out. But I really do appreciate the support. I just don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh yeah, like and subscribe, you know. I feel like that's just selling out too much for me, maybe. I feel like if you like my content, then absolutely, you know, supporting me will help bring more content, but other than that, I know everybody's got different situations going on, and I don't blame anybody for not being able to sub or whatnot. Alright. Let's try and get through this without any major incidents. This truck is being an asshole, though. There we go. Let's go. Probably went off-road one too many times, but we're still decent shape here. Okay, come on, get a par time. Get a par time. Oh, I think we got it. Yeah, that biker almost got ruined. Alright. Let's not mess up this time. I can make it through here. I think this course only has like a few tight turns. And I just gotta watch the traffic besides that. Ooh. Noted. It's got some obstacles. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Almost hit that little dust patch. We gotta be close to the end, right? No! Get around the truck. Two in a row? Oh yeah, let's go. 2 in a row. No damage on the parts. I like the little crowd. The whistle. Okay. Go. That was a better start. Still have to slow down for crests, even though you're driving slower on dirt, by the way. There we go. want this red car! We should still be good. Probably not gonna make the par time, but that's okay. Okay. Ooh. It's alright. Back on. So your steering responsiveness goes when your suspension gets worse. If that makes sense in terms of like gameplay. And then your turning ability goes when your tires get worse. Yeah, we're not gonna make the par time here, but that's okay. We did pretty good, regardless. Might still be above a minute, just barely. Oh, yeah, okay. That's alright. I'll take the time out here. That is a very difficult course to do well. Alright, what have we done? Three stages so far? Yeah. So we're gonna replace the gear. Alright. Back on asphalt. This one's got tighter corners than the last one. Really hard not to touch the sides of the road. There we go. Okay. Ooh. You meanie? Okay. Trying to be fast but cautious here. Alright, that's okay. Didn't realize I wasn't in the right gear there. Still about 10 seconds faster than the last time I drove this one. Ooh. Okay. Nice. I don't think we made par. If we did, we just barely made it. No, we didn't make it. Wow. Ah. 2100ths off. Okay, there's another dirt one. Oh, what happened? Oh, my tires. What? Uh-oh. Okay, note to self, replace tires before the dirt tracks, except for the first one, I guess? That's gonna hurt. It's okay, I might still be able to make it to the end here. With the reserve time I have. Oh, we got suspension damage. That's not gonna be good. Okay. Okay. Oh gosh. My tires have no grip anymore. That suspension too. Oh no! It's okay. I might be able to squeak by here. We are almost at the end. We'll lose a lot of time here, but that's okay. Alright, we're still alive. We're still alive. That was a bad one, but we're still here. Where are we now? We finished SS5, we gotta do SS6. Oh, is this a Savannah stage? This might be the Savannah stage. We should be good. I just replaced my tire, so... Yeah, it is. This one's long. It's got a 3-minute time on it. We should be perfectly okay, though. If I remember correctly, there actually is a lot of wiggle room in this stage time. So if we make it through carefully, we might be able to claw some back. No suspension damage yet, which is good. Ooh. Yeah, we got suspension damage now. Gotta be really careful getting out of here. Come on, there we go. Oh my god, okay. I'm still in it. We're at the end. We got a little more suspension damage. We're okay. Not gonna make the part time, but we should have enough time to make it to the end of the game, I think. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay. I'm gonna replace our gear here. Surprised I haven't used the brakes that much. Okay. Alright, spoilers, this is the last asphalt track. The last stage in the game is actually a little bit difficult to get a par time on, so hopefully we can get one here. Oh gosh. It's gonna be difficult though. Okay. Oh, this is a sharp corner. Oh no. Okay, nicely done. Okay, that was close. We got it? Oh, I think we got it. I think we got some time back. Yes, we did. One day I want to do a run of this game where I get all positive times, but it's going to be really difficult to do that, I think. Okay, last stage. You can see it's pretty short. Might as well use what we got. If we don't hit anything, we should get a part time, but usually you hit like one or two things in here. Just because of traffic. on, let me pass. Okay, bye. Rolled out. Alright, we got a part-time, we're good. Goal! And then your driver goes in the water and is super excited to have finished, and I don't blame them. Driving in Green Hill Zone today, oh my god. It's a fun game. I really enjoy this game. I think it's pretty underrated, but it is short. It isn't particularly hard once you learn the mechanics. Damn, I almost got first. So the last time I one-CC'd this game, I think I got third. I was like right above 19 minutes. I can definitely get first, but I don't know if I can get all par or above times. Well, that's it! That is Victory Run.